And welcome back to my channel. I'm Mandy. Thanks for clicking on my video and tuning in today. I have my summer favourites. I haven't done a favourites video in a while. They don't get a lot of views, so I don't do them that often, maybe once or twice a year, but I've decided to do my summer favourites because there's loads of things I've been using that I really love. I could have this go on forever, but I won't. I'll just kind of show you my absolute favourites for the summer, seeing as it's now July. Where did them few months go? And on a side note, because I always talk about the weather, we have actually had a summer in Ireland. Like, I'm sitting here this morning and it's absolutely roasting. So excuse maybe the red face that I usually have. And if I tend to do that with my nose, I'm very hay fever and itchy and runny eyes and all the usual things that go with it. But I will not complain because every single day it is El Scorchio. It's 27 degrees and it's really hot at night, and it's just, we have had 2 months of this, but the only thing is now it's starting to get really dry and the flowers are starting to die, but I won't complain because I'd rather have the sunshine. So as usual, I'm waffling. I'm going to get cracking on with my favourites, and if you know me, it's a mixture of everything. So let's go. Oh, there is nothing worse than itchy nose and itchy eyes, and okay, we'll just motor on. The first thing I'm going to talk about is tan. Now, even though the sun is splitting the trees and the sky is blue, this does not tan. No. This goes red. Freckles, maybe a few extra ones here and there, but I don't tan. So I am a tan-aholic, I suppose, in some ways. I don't have a lot on today. I've kind of scrubbed a lot of it off, but my favourites for the summer are these 2/3. This was one that was recommended to me by a friend. It's Bondi Sands in the Ultra Dark. Now, this is incredible. When you put this on, you are dark instantly. It comes out as a mousse. It smells gorgeous. It's like coconut and summer and everything in a bottle. It comes in different shades. I think there's dark, ultra dark, and there's loads of different formulas. There's lotions. As I say, this is the mousse. There's like a clear water spray. There's loads. You get it in Boots, or I don't know if you get it in the US, but you can certainly order it online, and it dries like that. That's what I love about really good tan. There's nothing worse than having that sticky kind of horrible feeling. This dries straight away, and I know everyone was saying it's really good because it doesn't transfer to your sheets and your clothes and stuff, but I actually put my tan on in the mornings before I go to work because I don't like that feeling of tan on when I get into bed, and then I shower it off in the evenings, obviously. So that's my favourite tan of the summer. So that's it there. It's Bondi Sands. I was going to say Bondi Skin. Where did I get that from? In Ultra Dark. That's €25, I think, €26, something like that. But an alternative that I find is absolutely brilliant and much more budget friendly is this. And it's all gone. I have been using this all summer. I have used this for a couple of years now, and of all the tans I've used that I keep buying, that I constantly repurchase, whether it be high-end or cheap, it's this. It's Sunkissed, and this is in the dark, and it's the same formula as the Bondi Sands. I put the two of them on with a mitt, and this goes on really well. They're very similar in texture, the way they last on your skin. I do 2 coats of this and the same with this, and the two of them are really good, and the formulas are very similar. As I say, they're a mousse, so if the budget doesn't stretch to €25, I think this one is about $8-10. So it's certainly a lot cheaper and just as good, and smells lovely as well, which is a huge plus because nobody wants to smell like fake tan or self tan. And in between the two of those, they're the two that I would kind of put on maybe twice a week, something like that. In between the two of those, then this is all gone as well, so I got to get some of this today. This is the Garnier Summer Body. I know it's a lot. You're kind of going, does she do all that with tan? I actually do, because other than that, I would be the colour of that wall, and nobody needs to see that. So in between the days of these, I pop this on as a moisturiser, say every second morning, and it just gives that little bit of a glow, and it stops the tan going patchy and fading and scaly and all that horrible stuff with tans. And that's in Deep Sunkissed look. I presume that I've been using that for years, and I think that only just comes in the one shade. As I say, it's not a tan. If you were to put it on every morning, you get kind of a glow. That's the only word for it. You get much more of a glow with that than a tan, but it really moisturizes your skin. Moisturizes really moisturizes your skin and feels incredible when it's dry, and that dries quite quick as well. So that's the Garnier Summer Body. So they're my 3 things that keep me looking normal and not looking the colour of that wall. That's number 1-ish/3 things. The next thing is this. Somebody in work was walking around a couple of weeks ago with just the scent of coconuts, and if you know me, I love anything to do with the smell of summer or coconut or anything like that. So I went around looking for a body moisturiser that had a really strong smell of coconuts, and this is it. And you can see it's nearly all gone. And this is Hawaiian Tropics. It's actually an after sun, but the smell, if there was smelly vision, this is just the most gorgeous scent of summer you could have on your body. I pop it on after the shower, in between tans, on arms, chest. I don't put it in my face because it is quite heavy. It's quite thick and creamy because it is obviously not a lotion, it's a cream, but the smell is magnificent. So that's Hawaiian Tropic After Sun in Body Butter. Coconut, exotic coconut it's called. And it comes in this big plastic tub, and it's just, oh, divine. That's my favourite moisturiser. Now, my number 4-ish is this bad boy. This is a Clarins shower gel, tonic, bath and shower concentrate it's actually called. But it's, look, I mean, I have it ages and there's only that much gone out of it because you only need the smallest amount of this in the shower. I haven't actually tried it in the bath because in that weather you couldn't get into a bath, you'd die. But in the shower, this is just divine. I got this, I think, oh, I don't know when it was. It could have been Christmas, but I've only opened it the past month. I know that's terrible, isn't it? Tonic bath and shower concentrate with essential oils. It smells magnificent. There was actually a little candle that came with it as well, a very small one. It was in a little set, and that smelled exactly the same with this, divine. Very kind of strong plant extracts, that kind of thing. You know what Clarins are like if you've ever used them, and they base everything on plant extract for your skin. I will definitely be repurchasing this. It was bought, as I say, as a gift, but I will certainly buy this again. If you're looking for a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of soothing smell in the shower, and something that leaves your skin very soft and with a lovely scent even when you get out of the shower. And this actually smells my whole bedroom when I come out of the shower. It's just divine. And as I say, I'm not sure price wise. Oh, I didn't tell you, the Hawaiian Tropic After Sun is about €7, so bargain for the size of it. I'm not sure about the price on this. I'll find everything and I will link. It's all about the summer, isn't it? And it's all about the sun stuff, and this is my next favourite. It's nearly all gone. I bought this when I went away in April. This is Chanel's UV Essential SPF 30. Now, I'm very sensitive when it comes to sun creams and sun lotions, and especially on my face. I don't know about you ladies and gents, but if I get the smallest amount in my eye, oh good God, I am there for the day. Rinsing it out, rubbing it out, stinging, running, watery eyes, as if I don't look bad enough on holidays with factor 100 on me and white pasty red blotchy skin. Then I end up with runny eyes, so it's just not pleasant for anybody. This I found really good. That's it up close. It's a tiny little bottle, which is great for throwing in your bag if you were going for a walk or anything like that. It's a 30ml. You have to give it a really good shake. You can hear it. There's like obviously something in it that mixes it around, and the lady in Chanel did say that to me. Make sure you give it a really good shake. It would be great under makeup as well. I haven't actually used it for that yet. I've only ever used it for when I'm actually in the sun, and it didn't do any stinging or anything to my eyes, which was great. That's my big problem on holiday. So that's my favourite face SPF at the minute. That is Chanel's SPF 30. Multi-protection daily defender. Now it's expensive. I think that was €50. I know, crazy for something that small, but because of the condition of my eyes and how sensitive they are, I was hoping it worked. If it didn't, I was going to go mad for spending that much money, but thankfully it did. So that's my favourite face cream, favourite face SPF cream. It's been my perfume for the summer, and I'm very sad because, as you can see, it's nearly all gone. This is the Chloe Nomad. There are no words to describe this. One is heavenly, divine, fresh. That was a lot of words, wasn't it? But it's just, I done a review on this. If you check out my channel here, I'll link the video below. It got some great views and a lot of interaction with people, and I love to chat, and we were talking about the longevity of it and the scent of it. And as I said, I'd never bought a Chloe perfume before, but I went in and tried this in a sample, fell in love with it and bought it straight away. Different sizes, I think maybe that's 30, maybe 50, 75, 100, I'm not sure. Again, I link it below. I think that was about €50, and it is just, that's a scent for the summer, but could also be a scent for all year round, I think, because it's not very florally, which I don't do, and it's not very sandalwood musky, which I love. The likes of the Tom Fords and the deep musky smells, it's kind of in between. So that's been my scent of the summer, and I'm going away in about 2 weeks, so I will be repurchasing that hopefully in the airport. And my last favourite is this book. I know behind the times everyone uses Kindles and iPads, but when you're on holidays or you're sitting out the back and the sun is beaming down, the iPad doesn't work. And I had a Kindle, but I kind of love the feel of a book. That makes me sound very old, doesn't it? But I love the feel, I love the smell, and I actually love to know where I'm going in the book, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't, but you book people will get me. This is The Rome Affair by Clarins. Probably one of the best escape books, easy to read books. She writes so well. I've never read any of her books before. I actually bought this on holidays back in April, and I was just hooked on it. Could not put the book down. I've read lots of other books since. I'm currently on Santa Montefiore one at the minute, which I'm loving, but this one has been my favourite out of probably the 4 or 5 books I've read since then. She has a new one coming out in July, I think it's called The Greek Affair, but this is The Rome Affair. I actually got to the end and I read it again, kind of the last 2 chapters, because I wasn't sure. I was like, oh my god, did that actually happen? It's one of them books. But she is actually available on Amazon. I haven't seen her in any of the WH Smiths or Eason's, the UK and Irish bookstores. I haven't seen it, but she is available on Amazon. So I will definitely be getting some more of hers for my holidays and to read on the plane at the beach and everything. So that's Clarins and The Rome Affair, my favourite book of the summer. It's set in Italy, so it's just escapism at its best. Yep, so that's my favourites for the summer. I always do this, I don't know why. Excuse the red look and the itchy nose that I said. I apologise, but it's because of the summer and I'm not going to complain. So I am going away in about 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. I'm going to New York for a few days, and then we fly down to Miami, and I cannot wait. So I will be doing lots of shopping, lots of vlogging. I'll have my husband Durham potty, but I will bring you along with me. So yeah, I can't wait. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'd love if you hit that subscribe button. I'm nearly up to 1,000, which for me is huge compared to what I had. And when I look at some people in the thousands, I'm like, wow, I'll get there one day. I just need to do more videos. I'm a bit slow. I tend to do one a month. I really should do more than one a month. Yeah, so I'd love if you subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. I'm the same name, MoreMandyJ, and hit the like button and comment down below, because I love to chat. I'm all hands on I. So yeah, enjoy your day, and I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.